In their 1974 Science article, Judgment Under Uncertainty, Heuristics and Biases, Amos Tversky and Daniel Kahneman explore how people make decisions under uncertainty, focusing on cognitive shortcuts called heuristics that often lead to systematic biases. Among these, they emphasize the anchoring bias, a tendency to rely heavily on an initial piece of information, or anchor, when making judgments or estimates, even when that anchor is arbitrary or irrelevant. This work challenges the rational decision-making models of traditional economics, showing how human reasoning is shaped by mental shortcuts that can distort outcomes. Anchoring occurs when an initial value influences subsequent judgments, causing people to insufficiently adjust from that starting point. Tversky and Kahneman illustrate this with experiments, such as asking participants to estimate a number, like the percentage of African countries in the UN, after being exposed to a random number generated by a wheel of fortune. Those given a high anchor, like 65, provided higher estimates than those given a low anchor, like 10, even though the wheel's number was clearly unrelated. This demonstrates how anchors, even arbitrary ones, skew perceptions of value or probability. The anchoring bias has wide-ranging implications. In negotiations, an initial offer sets a reference point that shapes counteroffers, often pulling the final agreement closer to the starting figure. For example, a seller listing a house at a high price may lead buyers to offer more than they otherwise would, even if the price is inflated. In legal settings, a prosecutor's suggested sentence can anchor a judge's ruling, affecting fairness. Everyday decisions, like estimating a product's value based on a suggested retail price, are similarly influenced. Tversky and Kahneman's findings reveal that anchoring is not just a quirk but a pervasive feature of human cognition, affecting professionals and laypeople alike. Their work underscores that decision-making is not purely rational, but shaped by cognitive biases that can lead to errors. By identifying anchoring, they provide a foundation for understanding and mitigating its effects, influencing fields like behavioral economics, where models now account for such biases, and informing strategies to improve decision-making in uncertain contexts. Their research remains a cornerstone for understanding how initial information can disproportionately shape judgments, offering insights into why people make predictable errors and how to counteract them in critical decision-making scenarios.